do I stay nice to somebody that's nice?
No, you don't have to stay nice because she'll forget.
Oh, yeah. So you were thinking...
I was thinking he could just give us some insider info. I didn't think he was going to say, hey, want to call my brother?
But why would he have inside info?
I don't know. He said his brother's in the Secret Service and
Inside info about what?
about what's going on with that new monument that they're building.
Here's all the
They're not
information
building
you
it.
need.
It's already
And,
built.
Okay,
100,000
well, about
years.
the gathering and if there's any...
Here's any scoop. If there's any scoop at all, they're opening it several months early because World War II vets are dying at a rate of over 1,000 a day.
And they have to record their memories because they're afraid they're going to lose them. Yeah, but so did you say, like, oh, well, what do you know is going on? Or
He's just said to me, my brother's in the Secret Service and he's up there in D.C.
My sister works at a bank.
Okay.
My wife's at home right now.
Jack, what does your sister do?
Unemployed.
Yeah.
My sister works at the mall.
My sister's in Boston making a documentary.
So, I mean, like, did you ask him
know.
if he had any information or you just...
I didn't.
He just
I
has a
thought
brother,
he,
yeah.
he was calling us because he might have some info for us.
Yeah, I think we might have some info right
Yeah?
My brother sells cardboard.
He does, and he's very proud about it, by the way.
here. I have black shoes.
So, Monica took this phone call, and this guy's brother works for the Secret Service.
Oh, my God. I bet he has info.
He doesn't. He just has a phone number.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, anything that might be interesting is a gathering of 100,000 people in Washington, D.C.
All right?
But what self-respecting terrorists, you know, they're all going to die anyway.
I know. Well, and they're not even really worried about the terrorist thing so much because the thing has been open for a couple of months.
It's the heat.
It's the heat they're worried about. They're going to drop like flies
Old
with
people
that yellow
smell.
paper. And then
Yeah.
they're going to stick to it. Anyway, thank you, Stench.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
And thank you,
Thank
Monica.
you, Monica. That
Okay,
was a
bye.
great call. We're glad that you screened it.
You know
for
what,
us.
though? I really appreciate it because comparatively speaking, our water wiggle fight was fascinating.
I can get you more phone calls of that.
All right, no, because now I'm going to try one. It'll probably go bad, but I'm going to call.
The Moose Conference?
No, it's not a moose conference, Dan. These people take it very damn serious. It's
Oh,
a
mule. Mule conference, I'm sorry.
Educational seminar. It's happening in my hometown.
Still thinking about alpacas.
Diane Schaefer
Jack,
is
you have
in
to
charge
run
of
it,
this.
though.
I don't want anything
Let's
to do with
just
that.
stick,
Dude, I'm gonna
let's
buy
stick
it.
with
You have to run
mules
it.
right now. Mules.
But nobody's answering the phone yet, so Jack and I are trying to be entertaining.
May 29th. Trying is the keyword. At 9 a.m. What is today's date?
Today's 28.
Oh, it's tomorrow. She's probably very busy. She's got mules to gather. Did you see that 10 or 11 cows, I don't remember how many, were struck by lightning?
Let's stick with mules.
It was 8 cows and 6 calves.
I hate that when people correct me about some
She does.
stupid
The other
number.
day, she said, and Kevin got a cornea transplant from a 9-year-old, and all I did was go, 8. And she went crazy.
Wow, this is the part of...
Hi, this is Diane. Leave me a message. I can't come to the phone right now. I'm probably out horsing around. Thanks. Bye.
It was worth it. It was worth it just because of that message.
Yeah.
It was worth it. You know, I know our boss hates the calling and nobody answering, but you get the lady that says I'm out horsing around. That, my friends, is comedy.
Don't you wish it was time to point at Jack?
No, because I would rather go to Alex. Hi, Alex.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, you know, that horsing around thing made me very happy.
What's your brother do?
my little brother, last I heard he works at a tattoo shop. I have no idea.
Oh,
We
that
don't
one
really
guy
talk
heard
that
his
much.
brother was in Al Qaeda.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a
oh
bummer.
no. My little brother, he's still young, so no, he doesn't deal with any of that business.
Well, that's good because we were worried.
Yeah, young people today all joining Al Qaeda.
Anyway, what can we do for you with bad monkey bars?
Jamie, I need your help. I've been listening to you for probably like seven years or so now, and I need some relationship.
God, when my ex-boyfriend was like 12.
Okay, listen. All right, and yes, how gay are you? Yes, I am.
Oh, no kidding.
The hell you say, I know. Okay, and the thing is it's like we go days where we are just like the happiest in the world, and then there's days where we don't talk at all, we don't see each other, and then there's days where we're together, but we're around other people, and it's like I cease to exist at all.
So he's ashamed of you.
I don't know if that's what it is or what.
Well, yeah.
Do you think?
Is he not acknowledging you out in public?
Well, he does. He does acknowledge that I'm there, and we kind of talk, but it's not the same because once we're back and we're alone, not so much alone, but in a smaller setting where there's just a couple of us, he's okay. I don't know if it's like he's still not quite all the way out or what.
If you give me the opportunity, I'll ignore you.
No,
Thanks, Danny.
I think he's just embarrassed of you. Yeah, and if you're on his arm, then you inhibit him from picking up, from scoring, and looking at other things better. You know.
Thanks for lifting my spirit.
Well, no, I'm just being. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, he's embarrassed of you. He's ashamed of you out in public. You're a nice whatever in the bedroom, but he's embarrassed of you in public. And also,
Oh, we haven't gone that far. Well, I won't take it that far.
What? You're gay and you won't put out?
Nope, I will not.
wow, how long have you been dating him?
A few weeks.
I always thought them gays were like all
You know
unhappy
what?
and would just do anything and get all drunk
Oh,
and stuff.
I had the pleasure of spending the evening with a homosexual last night.
Yeah?
The guy from Kids in the Hall, Scott Thompson or Thomas.
Uh.
And he said, we were talking about how many dates till it's appropriate to have sex. And he said, well, gay people, we just have sex immediately.
See, you're
No,
not a good
no.
gay.
Yes, I am.
No,
I'm
you're
You're
not. Not according to Danny's
You're
homo
a
friend.
huge disappointment.
No,
That's why he won't acknowledge you. You're not his boyfriend. You're not anything.
You're a
some
bitch.
guy.
according to him, we've got like this exclusive thing going on.
Have you guys kissed?
Yes.
Open
we're-
mouth?
Yes.
With
It
tongue?
Actually,
With tongue?
Yes, with tongue. It got pretty intense the other day.
Have you honked his boob?
How old are you?
I'm 24. I'll be 25 in a couple of months.
Have you honked his boob? I don't know if they do that. in
yeah.
Gayland.
Have you
I-
gone all the way with a guy before?
Yes, I have.
So
How
you
many?
just don't even like this guy.
How many guys?
4.
Oh, you're so not gay.
You top or a
The
bottom?
answer's 400.
I'm a top. I can't believe I'm telling you guys it's on the air.
What? We need to know. It helps us in our analogy of you.
Okay, but no, I am. I'm
Our
just
analysis.
very, very responsible. There's so many things out there to just jump in bed with.
Did he just
different
say,
people.
but no? We got that.
Hey, Alex,
Yes.
I think it's almost respectable. But the fact that you're only 24 and you've been with 4 guys, then you kind of lose me on that. I'm such a prude and I won't put out.
Well, because I started late. I didn't start being with guys until I was like 20.
So one a year?
One a year? Some mo you turned out to be.
Well, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm shy. I'm a very shy guy.
Get out there to the bathhouses like everybody else.
No.
It scares me you know so much about this.
I was just with Scott last night, man. I
you
know
what?
everything.
I was thinking about that too, Danny. You're scaring me a little bit knowing about bathhouses. Unless you're
And the
a
water
avid-
wiggle.
Are you an avid watcher of Queer as Folk or what?
No, I don't watch any of those gay
He's
shows.
a participant. Hey, Alex.
Yes.
So that's the bottom line. He's embarrassed of you. He's ashamed of you. You're nice to have around, you know, whatever, because you're challenged. But he really, for the most part, doesn't want to be with you.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he'd hold your hand in public, smooch you in public. He'd be proud of you in public, but he's not. So
Yeah,
move
all he
on.
is because you're holding out. He just wants to get in your pants before he leaves you.
Yeah, that's totally at your challenge.
Jeez.
Okay, nice talking to you.
It's the
Thanks.
truth. I'm sorry. Are you sad?
A little bit, yeah.
Well, it's.
Well, go do the guy and see if we're
Ew,
right.
no.
And that's-
Especially, no, if this guy doesn't respect him out.
But we could be wrong.
But he doesn't respect him out in public. Why would he do that?
Because he's not giving him any kind of relationship.
Okay, so
And it's
if
not-
you bone somebody, then they'll respect me in public.
If I think the guy feels that Alex has no commitment
No,
to him,
I
he
mean,
won't
is
go
that
all the
what
way.
you're saying though? So if he bones
No,
him,
you guys are both right. You guys are both.
oh, shut up! I'm just right. Well, you know how I know this? Hey, by the way, what we're talking about is that we have turned this show into what our bosses hate, which is the hodgepodge.
Right? It's hodgepodge.
And ask me why I know.
Why do you know?
Because one call says something about guys are ashamed. You know what we're just talking about? That one guy who said his boyfriend won't take him out in public. 3 points to get over a relationship. Jamie and Danny don't know about gay relationships. And my brother raised mules.
This would be the Hodge of all podges.
That's right. My brother raised mules. It's Heather. Hi, Heather.
Hi.
Hi.
I just have a funny mule story that I thought you guys would
A
enjoy.
funny mule story.
I'll be the judge of that.
Okay, go ahead. Good luck.
Okay, my brother actually used to raise mules,
Mm-hmm.
and on his bug visor on his truck, it says, "I ride quality ass."
Oh.
That is a funny story.
In Mule World.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
Mud flaps would be better.
Have it on your mud flaps?
Yeah, it's cooler.
Mud flaps happens to be the name of my wife's band.
I used to be able to say this one thing on the show, but
That I hated, and I couldn't be more pleased.
And the
I'm actually going
FCC.
to write our government and thank them.
won't let me say it anymore. It's just how you keep your. Anyway, hey, Yoli.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, you guys rule.
We
I
rule!
love you guys.
Thank you.
I take you walking and running with me, and people probably think I'm nuts because I'm laughing by myself. But anyways, Jamie, I think what you meant was you've reached a milestone.
Right.
You
we've
reached a milestone.
Yeah.
That's what I meant with the whole say it and win thing. I could
I
not
can't
come.
believe I'm talking to you guys.
My God, Yoli, what are the big plans this weekend?
Oh, my plans?
Yeah.
To babysit.
Oh, very
Oh,
nice.
damn.
Yeah, I got to babysit my grandson, but that's fine.
How old's he?
That's fine.
How old's he?
Oh, huh?
How old?
He's 2. He's going to be 2.
Oh,
Hey, you
yeah,
know
that's
what?
fine.
My kid's 3 and 9, and we can't find a sitter this weekend. Will you babysit
Oh
my
my
kids?
God.
Sure.
Come on over. You can bring your grandson.
Are you going to do this again?
No.
Talk about things you're never going to pull off.
Dude, I had lunch with Richard.
Okay, are you going? Is she coming over?
Can I bring all my family?
Where's 562?
Downey!
No, you people aren't trustworthy. Stay away from my children.
Hold on, Jolie. We'll get you something nice because Danny.
Will you stop blaming things on me?
No, because you do this all the time.
What do I do all the time?
Hey, you want to come over and babysit and blah, 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 and I'll come over and then you don't do anything.
Rode to Vegas with a stranger and got in a fight and had lunch
Still
with Big
a little
Dick.
leery about that whole
Hold
story because
on.
it's changed up 4 times.
What's wrong with you?
What do you
Don't
mean?
want to be called stupid or dumbass anymore, and now you don't want us to blame stuff on you. That's our favorite things.
Who have you not become?
Yeah.
What? I don't understand.
You're a dumbass, and you're the guy that makes plans with people and doesn't fulfill your obligation.
And we roll you under the
I
bus.
totally
You're-
had lunch with Richard and went to Vegas. What do you
My
mean?
hovering friend is a prime example. Hey, dude, I want to learn how to fly. Call me back.
I do want to learn how to fly.
Hey, I'm calling you back about blah, blah, blah. Nothing.
No, I called him back.
Oh, and the same guy, a perfect dumbass example, too.
And then he
Hey,
called you
don't
back.
say blah, blah, blah. Hey, guess what?
Blah, blah, blah.
All right, yeah, I take responsibility for that one.
Jack.
And now we're pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
He's thinner than Ebert. He's more alive than Siskel. It's the Friday Morning Entertainment Report with Jason on the Jamie and Danny Show.
Thought we'd have a new Dan the Hatchback Man. There's a girl in a green shirt, and she's just staring at you, Jack. She's down.
Did you see her? I didn't see her.
Duck.
Hi, guys.
Hi,
Jason.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
We are happy that it's a long weekend. How about you?
Oh, yeah. I'm really happy.
Now, Jason, why don't you tell me why you have Monday off?
It's a Memorial Day, I think.
And what does that mean?
I don't know.
You don't know why we're celebrating Memorial Day weekend?
No.
You have no idea.
No.
Because you can start wearing white.
Because Danny's daughter thought it's because you could start wearing white.
Okay.
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 All right. Anyway, what are the movies going on this weekend?
Okay, there's 3 movies.
Wait, what happens to teachers around this time of year?
What do you mean?
Well, it said 87% of kids don't know what Memorial Day is or what it's about. What happens to teachers? They just don't want to tell them?
Well, I think they tell them possibly, but they don't remember it. They're kids and they don't grasp it.
It seems to me they should really know what this is.
Yeah.
I bet he doesn't know what most of the holidays are really for, though.
Well,
if you
yeah,
go,
that's
4th
true.
of July or Easter. Or
What's the
any
4th of July about?
Fireworks.
Right, see?
And what's Christmas about?
Santa Claus.
And what's Hanukkah about?
I have no idea.
Because, that Hanukkah, those people are really the only ones that know what the hell it's about.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
got to give them kudos.
Kudos.
Yeah, because they keep it in check with the kids. The kids will know what it's about, not just
Well, yeah, 'cause
candles.
they're mad because they got a friggin' dreidel when everybody else got RoboCops and stuff.
Anyway, Jason, what's going on this weekend?
Oh, well, I had to go to 2 parties and
That's quite the social calendar you got there.
2 parties? Who's having parties?
2 parties.
Wow. All right, what about movies? What's going on with that?
There's 3 movies today.
Okay.
The first one is the day after tomorrow. And that's about it's about the Earth has a big disaster. There's hurricanes, there's floods, there's all the disasters that they have. And almost the whole Earth is destroyed. And there's some survivors. And then there's a paleoclimatologist who goes to...
What? What'd you just say?
A paleoclimatologist.
That's bitchin'.
Who told you that word?
I don't know.
Where did you
But
hear it?
even though somebody told it, how the hell did you read it?
Where'd you hear that?
Oh, that's how I memorized it on the, that's how I read it on, that's how I used to, that's what it said.
Okay, calm down, dude. It's all right.
But you don't know what Memorial Day is?
But it knows what a
Well, let me tell you what paleoclimatologist is.
Yes, please.
Okay, it's about a scientist that studies weather.
Wow.
He studies kind of weather. And so he goes to the...
So what's the
New
difference?
York
Wait. What's the difference then between a meteorologist and that guy?
I don't know.
I know, that was amazing. You have to bring everybody
They're never
down.
good enough, Jack. They're never good enough. He could do better.
And so the paleoclimatologist goes to New York, and there's a second ice age there, and so then he has to try to find his son, but his son used to live in New York.
Oh, wow. Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see it.
Yeah, we're impressed, Jason, with your verbiage.
Okay.
That's awesome. All right.
Second one is Raising Helen, and it's about this girl. She's getting like a raise or something, and she works at a modeling agency. And then her sister dies in a crash, and her sister's husband. So she has to take care of the 3 kids, and she just gets a job, and she don't know how to take care of kids, so she don't know what to do.
And then they say that funny thing, we got to model down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I keep seeing that on the commercial.
And the last one is Soul Plane.
Whoa!
I'm sorry, what movie is it?
Soul Plane.
Oh, I didn't get it, man. Bummer.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, Soul Plane. It's about this guy. He sued the airline company because he brought his dog on the plane and it died. So he sues it and he gets a whole bunch of money. And with that whole bunch of money, he buys his own airline thing. So then he has sexy girls doing all the things.
What kind of girls?
Hot girls.
Hot girls?
Uh-huh.
Did they do it with a paleoclimatologist?
No.
Okay.
Now, what are hot girls?
Pretty girls.
What makes a girl pretty?
Makeup.
Damn if you didn't hit that one on the head.
Wow, you're right, Jason. That was awesome. Okay, keep going.
And so then, when he gets that, and they play songs and everything, and the song that they play is Soul Plane.
Wow, sounds great.
Does sound great. Starring Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the last one?
Uh-huh.
Wow. Did you go see, what's that, Shrek? Did you see Shrek?
Not yet.
No? Why
It's
not?
supposed to be awesome.
Yeah, it
My
is.
kids saw it. I haven't seen it.
How come you haven't seen it yet there, buddy?
I don't know. And today, all the other weekends are busy. Like this weekend is busy, but I could go on Monday.
Oh, right, because you have 2 parties to go to. Who's having the parties? And how come we weren't invited?
I don't know.
Can you ask and
Time
see
is
if
very valuable.
Can you see if we can go?
Okay.
All right.
You'll be in Illinois.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm busy, Jason.
Okay.
Hey, Jason, will you go tell your teacher today that Jamie and Danny are very disappointed that kids don't know the meaning of Memorial Day?
Okay.
All right, don't forget.
Okay.
All right. And do you want to do your little sign-off thing, Bopper?
Hey.
Right.
The Jason Report is brought to you by John Wapple Power, helping thousands of kids and teens get this summer since 1923. Call 888-772-STORE-2 edition. That's 888-772-STORE-2 edition. This is Jason.
Hey, Jason,
Nice
you did
job
a
today,
great
buddy.
job. That was awesome. You did such a good job.
Thank you.
Have a great time at your parties and tell teacher.
Everybody we said hi.
Yeah. Oh, are you still with your girlfriend?
I don't know.
What do you mean? Hey, is your name Fancy Pants? What do you mean you don't know?
Well, I guess.
What does that mean? Why say so indecisive? What's that about?
I I don't know.
Yeah, just because he knows a paleontologist or whatever the hell they're called.
Paleoclimatologist.
Thank you. Doesn't mean he knows indecisive.
I mean, yeah, but does it start at this age with men?
Yes.
They don't. All right, so here's the deal. Great new movie out. It's Raising Helen, and we have Garry Marshall with us here.
Hi, Gary.
But
Hello.
we've run into a little what do you call it? A little problem with timing, I guess.
No, we haven't.
Well, we have Say It and Win, and it's our last one ever.
Okay, but the premise of Say It and Win is to do it in 10 seconds. So we've got a time dilemma of 10 seconds.
I know, but does he?
Let's make Gary play Say It and Win.
Oh, would you like
And then
to
we
do
play
that?
Say It and Win with the real person that gets the money because Gary doesn't get money.
Why don't we not?
say?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's
Danny and Jamie. No, fast Danny and Jamie.
No, star 98.7.
Star 98.7.
As many times as you can in 10 seconds.
Would you like to try?
Sure.
All right, Jack.
I'm here. What am I going to do?
No, you don't have to. I mean, if you don't like the, you just don't. No,
Yeah,
I don't.
Gary
I'm Garry
Marshall.
Marshall.
You
I
could just
don't
say
have
no.
to.
Shut up, disc jockey people.
Yeah.
No.
All right. So,
All right.
all right, we're gonna give you 10 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, I'm working with one loose bridge, but I'm going to give it a shot. Here we
Oh
go.
my God!
So
my
if I-
ex-boyfriend probably built it. All right.
Here I go.
All right. 10 seconds on the clock. Jack, you got the. All right.
Gotta go fast.
Shh. We're right
I'm riding
here.
the guy. I want him to break the record.
My God, he's so loud, isn't he? All right. So when I say go, then you go.
Star 98.7, I'm going to say.
Right. All right.
Okay,
Ready?
here we go.
Go.
Star 98.7, 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 Star 98.7.
May I just say, as contestants go, thank God you have a job.
Thank you.
He did well.
I'm
He got
exhausted.
8.
That would be $800 if he was playing for money.
No, I don't play for money, but it's very nice. I think I hurt myself.
I know. He
doing
did
that.
it with a loose bridge.
Okay, I will bet $1,000.
Uh-huh.
Oh my!
But not to either of you guys because you could rig it.
Yes.
I will bet $1,000 that our contestant John smokes you.
All right. Let's see.
All right,
You ready?
where is
Watch
Hey,
this.
John?
John?
Hello.
Hi, John. How are you?
Hi. Tell Gary not to give up his day job.
Yes.
It's a tough room.
Yeah, it's a rough room this morning, Mr. Marshall.
Well, I'm probably not a whole lot faster myself, but I'll try.
What's this
Why
thing
are
that
you
you're doing
whining?
at the end?
But in any event, okay, so shall we get to it?
Oh, you're too
this is some
creepy
creepy
to
guy.
play.
Yeah.
Gary, you hear how creepy he is?
I don't know this man.
You don't notice that
But
guy's
I'm
creepy.
sucking up and trying to get him to go to my movie.
Go
It doesn't
see
matter.
Raising Helen, by the
Raising
way,
Helen,
opens
John.
today.
I don't care what you're whining about.
Take your creepy ass and your friends with you and go see Raising Helen opens today.
That is our friend Garrett.
I love the man. You
All
can't
right.
throw him.
John, you're a little creepy, but legally you still get to play, even though I'm against it.
Excellent.
Because this is our last one, and I really want some really happy.
God, I wish
excited-
you other guys were wearing headphones so you could hear this. This guy's creepy.
He's just like going like this.
Do you remember the guy that was always doomed in the Flintstones? Oh, it's gonna be bad. That's
Yeah.
what he sounds like.
No.
Slap rock.
Do people tell you this, John?
Maybe. Maybe.
Do you? So you play on it, huh?
But, yeah, whatever. So in any event,
In any event, let's play and get him off the phone
You
so we can
got
see
it.
Racing Helen
All right.
opens today.
What do you do for a living there, John?
I'm an electronic technician.
Oh, okay. All right. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put 10 seconds on the clock, and Danny has bet somebody. I don't know. Who. Yeah, right. And so you need to just say it as fast as you can. And
You got it.
And do you know what you're saying there, John?
Yes, star 98.7.
You saying what?
Star 98.7 as fast as I can.
Okay. All right.
As many times as I can.
That's right. And I'm gonna say go. All right. Are you
Right.
ready?
Yes.
Go.
Star 98.7, 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 Star 98.7.
That wasn't bad.
All right. Creepy is right. How many did you get?
God, 12.
12. That's
12.
great,
That's $1,200. You can take a
bad.
bunch of friends to see Raising Helen. It opens today.
Yes, the creepy people go at 4 o'clock. If they want to go.
Thank
See
you
you
very
there,
much.
John.
You just made my day.
All right, John. $1,200. What are you gonna do with the money? I have an idea.
Bank it.
Bank it.
To pay all those bills.
God, you're
just a fascinating man, John.
Talk to him. All right. When we
Garry
come-
Marshall in studio.
You know, it's just kind of sad because that's the last one, the last win, and it was like with John, the creep.
But we had Gary here, so it made it better.
Yeah.
That's true. He
And Gary did it 8 times with a bad bridge.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a little break ski, and we're going to recover from that moment with John, and we are going to come back with Garry Marshall and talk about Raising Helen, the new movie out with Kate Hudson and that John Corbett.
You know what? There's somebody that wants to sleep with everybody in this movie. I am so hot for this girl, Kate Hudson, and you are so hot for it's your boyfriend, John Corbett.
I know, but he moved in with Bo. Anyway, when we come back, except for when I say I didn't see Fancy Pants or whatever, and that I have lied about it, I admit. But my girlfriend went and saw at the Raising Helen, and she said it was really funny and really great. So I highly recommend it, and I haven't seen it yet. Garry Marshall is here with us.
Yes, he is. Look what I found.
What?
On some other show's desk, so I have to put it back.
Yeah.
Cover of Vogue, Kate Hudson right there. And what does it
beauty.
say? It says Kate Hudson's laid-back, lovely life, rock star husband, new baby, red hot new movie.
Oh, very
All
nice.
on the cover of somebody else's
there.
magazine.
On Vogue, which I have to
This
return so the
is
afternoon
nice.
show doesn't
Kinda,
beat me.
I
it's
better
kind
get
of
that magazine.
wordy. Don't you think it's a little wordy?
No, it's a cover of a magazine.
Yeah, that's a lot. I'm like, they're just supposed to grab you with their headline, not like make me read a story.
Well, it's Vogue, and the next thing is how to reach orgasm in 6 seconds or less.
Oh, Gary, why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Okay, I'm gonna do. Well, I was trying to do poster boy for my wife. Actually hides the Viagra sometimes. It's a whole problem.
Smart move on Mrs. Marshall's part.
Now, I will tell you that I saw Kate Hudson last night on Jay Leno, and she looks fabulous after having a baby, by the way. I just blow up and eat everything. But she said that Jay Leno is one of the people that cannot stop calling her Goldie Hawn.
Really?
And there's another person, and guess who that is?
Who?
Garry Marshall.
I had a lot of problems.
Did you
A lot
really?
of problems.
A lot of problems.
With that, because it was so bad, actually, that I said, I'm embarrassed, so let's find me every time I do that. And they had Gary calls her Goldie box.
Oh, that's
that
funny.
was attached to the monitor, and I put $1 in. And at the end of the movie, she already got a baby. She got a very nice purse.
I called Frank Stallone Sylvester one time, and these two bastards never let me live it down.
Well, yeah, it was crazy.
Dude, he called a 20-year-old Goldie.
Yeah, but Goldie, but the difference is that Goldie and Kate, they have a lot of the same mannerisms. And in fact, she said that they can be on the phone at the same time, switching it back and forth, and nobody will know. But whatever, those Stallone boys are way different.
They are. Well, I did Overboard with Goldie and Kurt
that's a
Russell,
great
so I
movie.
was with
right.
Goldie
I
a
love that
long
movie.
time.
Ba 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 ba.
Story of my
I
life.
loved that movie.
Does everybody do that to you?
Yes,
I'm sorry.
my kids do that. When, Dad, leave me alone.
At least I'm original.
Yeah.
No, that was the part every woman remembered.
Yeah.
No, the part I remembered is when she threw his tools over, and then he threw her over. I thought that was awesome. Is that where they met, by the way?
No, they met on a different one before that, but they were just really cooking there on
Well,
that one.
what's scaring me a little bit about Garry Marshall, love him a lot, but I think he's getting, and not that it's a bad thing because we love everybody, gay, lesbian, whatever, as long as you're a good person.
Where's this going?
He's getting a little light in the loafers, Dan.
Are you calling Mr. Marshall gay?
I'm
You see me lighting the loaf?
Because we were discussing makeup and hair.
Oh, yes, it was a problem there. I just, there's something called metrosexual.
Metrosexual.
Right.
I thought it was people who had sex on the subway for a very long time. But the thing is, I just did Raising Helen, Goldie, and then
Opens today
with Joe Chusa, Bebe, and then I just finished shooting Princess Diaries with Anne Hathaway, Julianne. So all I've been into is hair and makeup.
He's
and
basically
every
started
day.
his period.
Right.
Every day, that's all we talk about. Are her lips too red? Are her lips not red?
Well, you know
How's
what?
her hair?
Not to be metrosexual because I'm against it completely, but
Not a problem.
what's her face? Anne Hathaway, the girl from the
Princess Diaries, yes.
did need to tweeze the brows. She had a whole Brooke Shields thing going on, man.
And yes, it
In the
was.
first one.
Jack, are you watching
Frida
the pong
Kahlo.
between these
It was
two?
a whole thing. We did Frida Kahlo jokes, but that was because we fixed it now. I
Oh,
mean,
you
that
made
was
it
in
to
the
look that
first
way?
one.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
we made it. No, she's a cutie pie.
Yeah,
this
she
one.
is. That was a great movie. My daughter
All right,
loved that movie.
don't remember what I called her, but it wasn't Anne. I can't remember.
tell me.
Harriet. I
You called her
everybody-
Mrs. Hathaway from the Beverly Hillbillies.
Yes.
All right. So what is not to give away too much, but what is Raising Helen about?
Well, it's one of my reasons I took it was it's a salute to mothers. It's hard being a parent these days. It
I
really
wouldn't
is.
know. I
Getting-
can't trap a man.
That's all right.
It
We're
is hard. I have
working.
two
I know
kids.
you had an orthodontist and a thing. We're gonna have, that's why her teeth are beautiful. I wish my teeth were beautiful. My teeth are wonderful. Doctor, the Exler brothers take care of my teeth. Wonderful dentist.
A big shout out to his dentist.
Yes.
What's his name?
Exler, Mark and Steve. They're both
The
dentists.
brothers of the dentist. I'm
The
gonna go see
brothers
them.
of dentistry. But
The
what were we-
brothers of dentistry. It's like superheroes.
It's about mother, but it's also about, sometimes if you have kids, this is for the whole family can go to this, is that you don't know if something happens, what do you do? Who do you give your kids
Right.
to? Who can raise your
If
kids
I'm not
better than you?
mistaken, it's a lighthearted comedy that starts with two dead people.
Well, it doesn't start with two dead people. There's some popping stuff going. Jackson Brown's
There's a car
son.
accident first.
Jackson Brown's son makes his debut.
Do you
with
call
this.
him Jackson?
We call him Ethan.
How does he
Also
do?
took me a week
all
to
right.
get that. That's not a name
You
from
said
the Bronx.
Jackson
Ethan.
Brown's son, right?
Yes,
Wow,
Ethan
how does he
Brown.
do?
He does very well.
Yeah.
I think is his debut, and he does a scene with Paris Hilton. I said, "Look, Ethan, you can talk about this along." Paris Hilton's also in Raising Helen.
She does a lot of movies these days.
No, but this was before she
Not
was
that
Paris
kind of
Hilton. She was
movie.
like a regular person.
She was one of the nice girls when
Right.
he hired her.
Did you shoot her in that grainy night vision stuff she enjoys so much?
No,
No,
we made
he
her look
didn't.
very pretty. She had the dog. It was very nice, but she was a total professional with us. And then
Make
what
sure
do
to
we-
see her in Raising Helen. Opens today.
Yes, for that other. No, well, I could sense there was a creepy part here, so they like that part. There's all sorts of people who see Raising Hell. No, but I really, this is one of my more serious works that, it's also funny. And when you walk the line, it never throws the audience.
Right.
oddly
This
enough.
actually happened to me. I think I told you. My sister had called me and said, if my husband and I, my brother-in-law, ever pass away, we want you to take care of the kids, Macy and Cameron, but you have to come and live in Southern Illinois. So I'm like, oh, I'm really honored. That's really sweet. Well, then I hung up the phone. I thought, I'm going to have to go and live in Southern Illinois, population 800 people.
Right.
So I
With
called her back
children.
and I said, you know what? I'm going to have to pass.
Well, I've been to Southern Illinois. It's not so
There's no
bad.
reason
but-
Oh, I'm going today, but
The interesting part of this, so you seem to be the only choice. In Raising Helen, there's a choice of giving the children to another sister who is a really good mom.
Like
and that's-
stable and stuff?
Yes,
Yeah.
Joan Cusack, and
love
it's
her.
just interesting why they chose
a little
Kate.
twist, I see.
Well, it gives you something to keep watching
So,
there in between the funny
Right.
stuff.
You think that Kate Hudson's husband's kind of ugly?
No, I got to meet him. He was very well.
I'm sure
you
he's nice.
expect a person from Crows or something.
Yeah,
you
Black
don't think
Crows,
here
yeah,
comes
yeah,
a guy from
yeah.
Southern Illinois. But the thing,
Hey, that hurt me.
but he was a very cool guy, and his mom came on the set. And
Really?
yeah, his mother came.
Did
and
you
we
ever want to just like go over and cut his hair?
cut his hair?
Or shave his
no,
beard?
no, he was. I had this problem. I had a different hip on that film, and I had to walk with a cane. I had a bad
My
hip.
God.
And
One day a
Don't tell me you
bridge is
broke your
going.
hip.
No, it was just wore out from playing ball too much.
Thank
So
God.
now I have a new hip. Look, I was dancing before you saw
wow,
that.
look at him wiggle.
So I had this cane, and when I get mad, I never get mad at people. I get mad at life. A plane goes by.
That's kinda big.
Train goes by. An ambulance
you're
goes
trying
by.
to
You're
shoot.
trying to
Right.
shoot. It's
Oh.
terrible. You hear these. So I got mad. I threw the cane up in the air, and I hit
crazy, Gary.
one of the Teamsters. Was
Oh,
sitting
they'll
there
sue you and own
with,
you.
with by the heater. It was freezing cold that night. So the next day, everybody showed up with a helmet on. The entire cast was there with helmets and everything. So it was hard for me to do this picture, but I think
And
that
he didn't have one on because he was retarded or anything?
No. He said to me, I get mad like that too, and I throw instruments up in the air. So
Wow, it's like we know
had a
something.
common
He's a
thing.
teamster. You're lucky you're not with Jimmy Hoffa right now.
I was very concerned. I
Yeah.
hugged him. I went over. That's why you thought maybe, because you saw me hugging a teamster. You said, Gary's getting light.
Now, is that... That's what it was. I wasn't going to tell you. It's in this week's Star Magazine.
But,
Hey, is that John Corbett? How's he look in person? Because he looks like a looker.
He's very tall. So the people say, well, how do you direct? Mostly I said to John Corbett, could you take your shoes off? I can't hold
You're
the
kinky,
shot.
Gar.
Because Kate is
Short?
Kate's not short. She's just not as tall. But they do some, when you've kissed, Jamie. When you kiss,
Oh,
you're
my
like
God. We'll be here all day.
It's been a while. Shut up. I'm listening.
You want the right height so you don't hurt
Well,
your
right,
neck
yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
or
yeah, that's true. You
banging.
like the right height. Yeah, I always
So-
like when I'm dating, I know I want the right
But
height.
John is really funny in this.
So what do you
and-
think he's like, shacking up with Bo?
Well, Bo visited. Everybody visits.
Is she as
me.
hot as she looks?
She looks gorgeous.
She's the female Dick Clark. She won't age.
Yeah, she
Oh,
looks
she
smoking
looks
hot. They just bought a
gorgeous.
house together. I saw it on Entertainment
Yeah,
Tonight.
somewhere up in Santa Barbara. But he plays an odd character in this. The love story is very interesting, I think, in Raising Helen. He plays a Lutheran pastor. So he's a man of the cloth. But, Lutheran pastors can
Do the
date
deed,
and get
yeah.
married.
I gotta go
So
to
it's-
Lutheran church.
So you might run into that now.
Well,
There-
right. I'm gonna change churches. That's terrific news.
So it's part of the story, and what we have going for us is, people, there's kids, the Breslin kids, you know them, Spencer and
They're adorable.
that
Yeah,
other
I don't
kid.
think I know them.
They were in Signs. They were in the
Oh,
Kid.
yeah,
they
yeah,
were
yeah,
in.
yeah.
They
Adorable.
never together. I
Right.
made a deal. I said to the mom, "Why would you schlep back and forth to two movies? Put them in the same movie. You'll come to the same trailer. It'll be better on you." Okay, so we got them both, Spencer and Abby.
Yeah,
already.
they're
I couldn't remember
cute
their
kids.
names either. But when you
Yeah.
you
He
have
kept calling them Spencer Tracy and Abby Hoffman.
No, he kept calling Lenny and Squeaky. It was weird.
We have. I remember Lenny and Squid. Lenny is on Broadway, isn't it?
Yeah.
The Circles
I
of
know,
Life,
I
isn't
know.
it?
He's playing a woman, a big fat woman, right?
Yes.
And
Or no,
Squig-
that's Hairspray. Wait,
No,
what's
and
his
Squig-
name?
No,
Squiggy
he's
does
in Hairspray.
voiceovers.
Okay,
Lenny,
yeah.
yes,
Squiggy does
Squiggy's
voiceovers.
doing
Yeah,
very
he's a
well.
big fat woman.
But
Anyway.
anyway, there's many people in the film, plus Hector Elizondo, who's in all of my stuff, and he's always.
You know that your assistant behind you is yawning?
He is.
Yeah, I just saw him.
He's also in the film.
Why are you yawning?
It's
Oh,
early.
Rude.
No, that's not my assistant. The one dancing is my assistant.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
okay.
dancing and holding their sides in
And
laughter.
yes, that's my assistant. He gets paid big bucks for that.
All right, it is
But
Raising Helen.
it's a very nervous time, when your picture opens, because there's so many
Right.
pictures out
Right.
there, and Disney wants to, do
Well, you can beat
so-
that plane one, whatever, Soul Plane.
Soul Plane?
Yeah, forget
I
I
that
say
guy.
Raising Helen's going to beat Shrek 2 at the box office.
Shrek is some
what I
good
say.
picture. That's good.
That's what
Well,
I say.
if you go see it, you'll have a nice time. And Kate is worth it. I'm sure, Danny, you saw the ad with her. What do they call Uggs? Something's on her feet.
Boobs.
What are they called?
Boobs.
Boobs.
Ugg boots.
No, she's laying on her stomach. You can't see the boobs.
It's her
you
Ugg
see the other
boots.
part. She has the
Ugg.
Uggs, and that,
Yeah.
and she wore that in one scene in the movie, and I like that outfit
Oh,
the
that's
best.
good,
So
Gar.
certainly it's all the-
Gar likes the Uggs,
Hey, you
Dan.
know what? I got an idea because I really do want, because Garry Marshall is one of our favorite guests and favorite
Right.
people. Say you want to see some other movie this weekend after you see Raising Helen. Here's what I want you to do at your multiplex. Buy another ticket to Raising Helen and then sneak into the other movie.
Nice.
So that way he gets like all the credit all the
Nice.
time.
Very nice, Dan.
Star 98.7. Star 98.7. Star 98.7.
Yay! Gary Marshall again is Raising Helen, and it comes out what, today?
Yeah, it's out
Right
today.
now, like right.
Right
it
now,
might
it's
be like
out.
right now.
Probably at Universal. There's an early show. You should
Right.
go.
Okay. Thank you so much, Gary, for coming in.
I always glad to see you guys and
And the
it's
Dan.
here, and we're
Yeah.
here,
And
the
don't
Dan.
forget, if you're looking to pick up Gary, wear the Uggs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
oh
into the
yeah,
Uggs.
I'm vulnerable.